that students get out of this summer reading a sense of inspiration and a sense of being challenged and a sense of excitement about reading.
We began the summer reading program, I'd say it's been 20 years or so ago. We have a committee of faculty and staff, and we are sort of like a book club. For a few weeks or months in the fall semester, we get to just read and talk and even argue about books and think about why they're relevant to the program. And then suddenly we have to get busy and find a way to agree upon a book for that particular year.
The student advisors kind of help facilitate answering questions about the book so that the freshmen can really get into the meaning of the book. The freshmen bond with each other. It's something that they all have in common.
One of the things that makes me happy is that we've offered experiences to incoming freshmen that they wouldn't have had in any other way. Elie Wiesel, the renowned Jewish scholar and Holocaust survivor, was here, and Wangari Maathai, who was a Kenyan activist. Well, we got to sit in the amphitheater and just watch the sun go down behind them as they spoke so softly and gently of their work, which was work in the world. And I just loved to sit and watch the students be just impressed and inspired by some of the people who've come just for them.
When we started looking at books, it was post 2020 summer, which was summer of activism in the country, and we wanted to choose something that represented that and Meredith's commitment to DEI, or diversity, equity, and inclusion. So we're looking at books that were written by authors who themselves represented marginalized communities. And we settled on this book because of the age of the authors. They're close in age to our students, and that shone through in the book, in the questions they asked, the way the information is represented. We thought it would speak to our students. It would be kind of like a conversation with a peer. I
really liked this year's summer reading book. I think that the book was a really good choice because it's full of these short little stories that are very easy to get into. You feel like you learn a lot about people, but nothing is super thrown in your face. It's all just very easy, very casual, and it's also a very colorful book. It's really pretty. The pictures are just absolutely amazing.
The main things that I got out of this book are the sense of how grand this country is and how diverse our voices are, and how inspired I am by these two student authors who gathered all of these voices together.
There are so many different stories, and they're essentially stories of human experience, and the book really brings that to the front.